Dropping.
Back in August of 2023, I rode Steven's Pass bike park for the very first time, and let me tell you, it was pretty fun.
Yo, look at that.
But the question is, how much fun? Was it worth the, in total, 6-hour drive? In today's video, I rank all 6 descents, minus Piranha Bird, from most fun to just fun. Here's the scale for my personal fun factor. Most fun is 5 points, pretty fun is 3 points, just fun is 1 point, and the 6-hour drive is minus 25 points. Let's see if the combined total of the trails can make the drive worth it. Here's how it's going to work. The top of your screen has the fun factor gauge. It will start with minus 25 points for the 6-hour drive. Every time points are added, the gauge will go up. If the green gauge becomes fully visible, then we know the 6-hour drive was indeed worth it. The top left of your screen will show the current trail we're on. The top right will indicate the trail's difficulty. Bottom left will show how many descents are remaining. And finally, the bottom right shows the key we're using. Now we're ready to jump into the trails. For today's warm-up, we're starting off on Golden Spike into Marooka Motion. I'm counting these as just one descent. It's a green trail with a unique mixture of dirt, wood, and a few rollers and jumps to keep things lively.
Pretty cool woodwork on some of these greens. Little green techie section.
All skill levels can find something on this trail, and I thought it was just fun. 1 point. Next we move on to Lichen It and Luvin It. I'm counting them as one descent as well. It's a blue tech trail that is really good at getting you familiar with riding over some rockier terrain and rewards you for choosing smooth lines.
I want to just like send into things on the first time on a trail.
It has a few open spots where you can generate some speed, and again some nice woodwork to mix up the terrain. Even the chipmunks wanted to spend some time on this trail.
Oh, squirrel! Oh my gosh! I almost ran into the little baby squirrel.
Oh, squirrel!
Couldn't make up his mind. Oh my stars. Oh, hey, you alright?
Yeah.
You're good though?
Yeah, I crashed up there. I'm just walking down slow.
Walking down? Okay. You want me to call for anyone to come pick you up, or are you good?
Oh no, I can make it.
Alright. Yeah, still pretty sandy, but pretty fun tech trail so far. Ooh. A little high line.
It does have one optional rock roll which is pretty smooth and not that consequential.
Dropping.
I think it's great for people comfortable with blue trails and want to try a more spicy feature before tackling some black tech. I thought this trail was pretty fun. 3 points.
Nice. That's fun. Good job.
Now we get into our first black trail of the day, Slingshot Wookie. This is a proper tech trail where you can generate a good amount of speed once you get familiar with the lines. It is filled with rocks, roots, and varying obstacles. No mandatory drops or jumps though. I did this trail twice and switched up the camera angle to go for more of a drone look. I'll sprinkle some of those shots in too. The way these chipmunks were towing a fine line between life and death makes me think they're more of adrenaline junkies than mountain bikers.
Oh my gosh, another little chipmunk ran underneath me.
I can happily confirm that every chipmunk successfully avoided my tires, so none were harmed in the making of this video.
This show's pretty fun. A little techie.
I'm pretty biased towards the fast tech trails that don't have super scary high consequence moves, so this was right up my alley.
Oh, I did the right around. Whoops. Never done this trail. So I guess I will do the right rounds to, you know, pre-ride, re-ride, free ride. Nice. I didn't do those last time.
There's one particular stretch of trail that will clearly give away my rating for it. The section starts with this fun little rock roll and leads into some chunk and chunder, then finishes at a spot where you have a couple different line options.
I'll wait for Nate right here. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's a really fun trail.
Here's what I will call a rock minefield.
Oh my gosh, that was so fun. Holy smokes, dude. Wow. That was so fun. That rock garden was awesome.
Having several intuitive line options makes me want to ride trails over and over again.
Man, the trail's pretty tiring, but it is quite enjoyable. That was super fun. Slingshot Wookie.
Now replace super fun with most fun. Easy 5 points. The fourth descent of the day is a blue jump line called Rock Crusher. Don't let the term jump line scare you away though. Every jump is a table with massive case pads. There aren't really any technical sections. It's a fast flow trail through and through. Not gonna lie, riding fast trails is pretty thrilling, and being in the air is also thrilling. I still don't feel that comfortable going full send on the jumps, so this trail is really nice to practice some airtime, composure, and work on those handlebar twisties.
Yeah, bud. There's a berm up here that I feel like I almost flew off of. Oh, this one. I was going pretty fast around here, and it's got like a little lip. And I was like, oh, I could just fly off that. Hey, there's the rock. Oh yeah, more speed's better. I gotta work on my handlebar twisty the other way. That one's so much more awkward.
This was pretty fun for me. 3 points.
Oh, that's good.
That's fun. Good job.
The fifth descent of the day takes us to a double black tech trail called Berserker. Now it starts with a little drop into a super cool wooden step up.
Whoa! I sent it.
I didn't look beforehand, so I thought that feature had a mandatory drop, but I was wrong. You can definitely roll it.
I sent it for sure. Nice. Pretty good. And then what do we got here? Some more tech. First time on it, just gonna go pretty chill.
There are a few sections that warrant the double black rating. One of them is the steep chute, which is littered with off-camber routes.
Nice. That's pretty fun. There's probably a better line than what I did, but it's alright. For the first time, you just want to go nice and controlled. Oh! My back wheel got hung up on something. Let's take the high line. I took the Squamish route.
One big reason why I like technical trails so much is because they feel like puzzles. I enjoy trying to find the smoothest, most creative, or even chunkiest line the trail has to offer. Not to mention the dose of adrenaline going through something gnarly, and the sense of triumph when I conquer something challenging. Or when I don't fall, even though my pedal collides with a rock.
Nice. Nice. Berserker's up here.
Similar to other trails, it ends with a few jumps and sweeping berms.
Oh, it looks like we came across a homie. I see their dust cloud. I would drop it, but I want to give them some room.
I probably could have gotten more speed to actually drop that feature, but I didn't want to scare the people in front of me by getting right on their tail. Riding at a bike park, you'll almost always come across other people on the trails, and it's really important to respect their space. Even though I only did this trail once, it was easily my favorite, giving it the most fun rating, 5 points.
Nice.
The final descent of the day is down Powered by Rudolph, or PBR. Now, PBR means something slightly different to me, so I had the Zac Brown Band song stuck in my head practically the whole time. Well, PBR is a black freeride trail with a decently sized drop to start and many jumps. There are no mandatory gaps, however the jumps do get quite big and fairly lippy.
Oh, wow.
Most notable feature is a massive wooden chute that leads into a big step up.
Yo, look at that. Okay.
Here's the second time we did this trail. Again, I was experimenting with camera angles and wanted to get a drone-esque shot following Nate, so here's the rest of PBR starting from the wood feature. If you're more skilled than I, you could clear the wood to land on the rock.
Oh.
I'm gonna need a lawyer for how big these cases are about to be. PBR was pretty fun with the drop to start, several wood features, and plethora of jumps. Solid 3 points in my book.
Nice. That was good.
That's it. All the trails are done, except Piranha, and the fun factor gauge never made it to full green. Does that mean Stevens Bike Park was not worth the 6-hour drive? Well, I'm gonna take a play out of Dumbledore's book. You know, how he randomly gave Gryffindor a bunch of points at the end of the year so they would win the House Cup? For each extra lap we did, I'm adding 1 point. So +2 for Rock Crusher, +1 for PBR, and +1 for Slingshot Wookie, which brings us to a total of +4 points. I'm adding another 3 points because the views were honestly spectacular. And finally, I'm adding 1 more point for each homie that joined me, which is 1 point. Shout out to you, Nate, for making the drive. So now our total positive points is 28 with -25 for the drive, leaving us with a net positive of 3 points, or pretty fun. And that's exactly how I would describe Stevens Pass. It is not a bike park I would itch to go to every weekend, or one I would buy a downhill bike for, but it is a bike park that I'd like to visit at least once a year. So let me know in the comments what you thought of the trails, and how you might rate them. You might have a different opinion than me, and that's totally fine. Just like how people enjoy different aspects of mountain biking. So please tap that like button if you enjoyed this video, found it helpful or entertaining, and subscribe for more mountain bike content. And finally, don't forget, the most important trail of the day is the next one, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye.
It's a little minefield.